So today we have what was one of the worst games of basketball I have ever watched. It was bad. It was really, really bad. The first $1 million backcourt, the most expensive backcourt in WNBA, Sykes shot 22% from the field and maybe shot 33%. And this would be a big deal if it wasn't for the fact that I'm going to be very honest here. I don't really know when it's coming down to it. I don't really know if if this is a unlikely scenario long term. If long term to see these percentages from these two players. And for this game here, I will be breaking down a lot of individual things in a little bit more depth, such as Lauren Betts scoring 0 points, the horrendous Brittany Sykes and Marina Mabry experiment in the backcourt on the WNBA Daily channel. It will be in the description. I think the channel will be in that if you want to look at things like that. It's just obviously those are the type of breakdowns people are not going to care about on this channel. So a lot of those type of breakdowns will be on this channel right here. We've already broke down the 2 games previews and I got one of my winners right. In this game right here, this is 2 really bad teams. The Washington Mystics currently look like they might be playing their 3rd round pick as their starting point guard by the end of the year. Georgia Amore might be a myth. Georgia Amore is not a great WNBA player. I'm going to be honest. She's just not. Lauren Betts played 12 minutes. Their 4th pick and their 9th pick combining for barely more minutes than their 3rd round pick is not ideal. Alex Wilson played 17 minutes. Outside of Shakira Austin, Kiki Riefenstahl, and Citron, they basically went 5 on, 5 off. This is a team that is playing preseason rotations. They are tanking. Don't get it twisted. The Mystics have talent. They are tanking. You don't spread minutes like this if you're trying to win. The Toronto Tempo, they might have signed the worst contract in the WNBA. Temi, 2 points, 16 minutes, and got benched for Tiani Key. Who is Tiani Key? She was a 2nd round pick for the Toronto Tempo. Sorry, 1 second. She was a 2nd round pick for the Tempo. But at the same time, while being a 2nd round pick, it's okay. Because the Mystics basically played their 3rd round pick starters minutes and played her all the way down the stretch. Lexi Hell looked like a demon in preseason, hardly saw the floor. The Toronto Tempo, I'm not joking, is in the 3rd quarter. They started off with Tiani Key, and the first sub they made in the 3rd quarter was subbing on Foswola, who is their development contract player. They actually subbed on their development contract player just because they didn't want to put Temi back on the floor. Niara Sabally, I don't know, for no reason hacking Shakira Austin. For no reason whatsoever. Late in the game, Temi, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 4 turnovers. She shot a pull-up 2 for no reason off the dribble. Marina Mabry had 6 of 18. At least she hit some threes. But Marina Mabry was just throwing the ball near the basket. That is the thing. She throws the ball near the basket and hopes for the best. The only player that I was actually impressed with on the Toronto Tempo team was just Kaida. She was the only player I was impressed with. Kiki Rice was terrible. How the Mystics nearly let a team... this Toronto Tempo team, you could argue was one of, in the last 3 seasons, the 5 worst performances by a team. And the Mystics still nearly let them win. The Mystics, I'm sorry, nearly letting this team win. Shakira Austin played well. Kiki Riefenstahl was not good. I know she had good points, 16 boards. If this was Angel Reese, her fans would be coming out and saying, oh, she's a demon, she's the best player in the world. She did not play well. She did not play well. Citron was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I thought Shakira Austin was good. I thought Shakira Austin stepped up big time. Big time. In stepped up absolutely big time when it came to like the free throws at the end. So she's 2 of 6 from the free throw line, and she goes and hits 4 for 4 to end up going 6 of 10. But she was 2 of 6 up to that point, and then goes 4 for 4. That is impressive. That is genuinely impressive. But yeah, it was a good win, I guess, for the Mystics, who again aren't going to win many games this year. Might be a feel-good game, I guess. For the Toronto Tempo, yeah, Sandy Brandello, you've got a lot to try figure out, because I'm gonna be real here. Your team stinks, and it doesn't stink in the way some teams stink, as in some teams stink just because you don't have any talent. Some teams stink because you employ Marina Mabrey and Brittany Sykes. That is just unfortunate. And also, I'm going to be real here. Unrivaled, Brittany Sykes does not get paid $1 million. Neither does Marina Mabrey if Unrivaled doesn't happen. I stand by that. These were 2 signings because they were basically all Unrivaled teams players. There's no other logic to making these signings. There is no other logic to paying them this much. And in Sonia Citron, because she didn't play well on Unrivaled, a load of people were forgetting that there was a time where there was a Rookie of the Year debate. Yes, Paige Bueckers dropped 44 points. It was a very close debate. And simultaneously, Paige dropped 44 while the Mystics went on a massive losing streak. So yes, Paige Bueckers won Rookie of the Year. Absolutely well deserved. I'm not going to argue it when it was all said and done. But with 15 games to go in the season, I personally had Sonia Citron ahead of Paige Bueckers with 15 games to go in the year. It was by this much. And then Paige, again, Citron had a little bit of a dip. The Mystics were losing, and Paige had 44 points. And she had a 26-point game a couple of games later. Paige won it, but it was close. And Sonia Citron being so underrated. And you look at this game where nobody on either team is playing efficiently at all. The Toronto Tempo nearly won a game shooting 27% from the field. Can we be real here? They nearly won a game shooting 27% from the field. That is pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. And 39% for the Mystics. They were almost equally as bad. So yeah, see you guys.